March 23, 2021, a day that stopped global trade in its tracks. The Ever Given, one of the largest cargo ships in the world, somehow ended up stuck sideways in the Suez Canal, and for 6 long days, nothing could get through. But what exactly happened? And how could one ship cause such a massive disruption? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the Suez Canal. It's a critical shortcut that connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea. Without it, ships would have to sail all the way around the southern tip of Africa, adding weeks to their journey. Around 12% of global trade passes through this canal every year. Think oil, electronics, cars, and pretty much everything else you can imagine. Now, the Ever Given. This isn't your average cargo ship. At over 400 meters long, about 4 football fields, it's one of the largest ships ever built. It can carry more than 20,000 containers at once. That's a lot of stuff. But being so big also makes it harder to steer, especially in tight spaces like the Suez Canal. On that fateful day in March, high winds and maybe even human error caused the ship to veer off course. It ended up wedged across the canal, with its bow stuck on one bank and its stern on the other. Just like that, the entire canal was blocked. The effects were immediate and far-reaching. Hundreds of ships were stuck, waiting in massive traffic jams at both ends of the canal. Every day the Ever Given stayed stuck. It cost the global economy an estimated $9 billion. That's billions, every single day. Industries around the world felt the impact, from oil and gas to retail. Some companies even started rerouting their ships around Africa, which added weeks to their delivery times and skyrocketed costs. Freeing the ship was no small feat. Crews worked around the clock, using everything from tugboats to excavators to remove sand and mud. They even had to rely on a high tide to help. Finally, after 6 intense days of work, the Ever Given was set free, and traffic in the canal started moving again. But the story didn't end there. The blockage exposed how vulnerable global trade can be when something goes wrong. Companies have since started rethinking their supply chains, and the shipping industry is taking a hard look at how to prevent this from happening again. So, could it happen again? Maybe. But one thing's for sure. The Ever Given incident is a reminder of just how connected our world is and how one event in a small canal can ripple across the globe.